Good morning, students. Today we are discuss about rules of functional dependencies. Before that, in previous video, introduction to relational database design. What is the main goal of relational database design? Is set of relation schemas that allows us to store information with redundancy and also allows retrieving information easily, and discussing features of relational designs like defining the problem, researching the current database, designing the data structure, constructing the database relationship, implementing rules, creating database views and reports, implementing the design. These are the discussing in previous, and also functional dependency theory. A functional dependency is a relationship between two attributes depend on primary key and non-key attributes, and also discussing anomalies in the update, deletion, insertion, etc. Now we discuss the rules of functional dependencies. What are the rules using functional dependencies? First one is inference rules. Another is axiom argumentation, axiom transitivity, and next types of functional dependencies. These topics are discussing in this video. First, rules of functional dependencies. In that, inference rules. The scientist Armstrong's axioms are set of axioms. Armstrong's axioms are a set of axioms, that is proposition used to conclude all the functional dependencies on a relational database. They were developed by William W. Armstrong. Inference rules is developed by William W. Armstrong. That is called Armstrong's axioms, or a set of axioms. For example, part number to price is composed of category, price, and part number. Axiom of argumentation, it also known as partial dependency. Student number, course to student name, address, city, contact, grade, date completed. These are the partial dependency. In this situation is not desirable because every non-key attribute has to be fully dependent on primary key. In this situation, student information is only partially dependent on the primary key, that is student number. To fix this problem, we need to divide table into two as follows. One is student number, course to grade, date completed. Another one is student number to student name, address, city, contact. Next, another one rule is axiom of transitivity. Axiom of transitivity. If x determines y and y determines z, then x must also determine z. Student number to student name, address, city, program ID, program name. This is the example of axiom of transitivity. In that x determines y and y determines z, then x must also determine z. After dividing this table in two ways, one to hold information about the student and other to hold information about the program. A program dividing this table into two ways. One is hold information about the student and hold information about the program. However, we still need assign a foreign key in the student table so that we can determine which program the student is enrolled in. Student number to student name, address, city, program ID. Here program ID to program name. A dependency diagram illustrates the various dependencies that may exist in a non-normalized table. The following dependencies are identified: project number and employee number combined is the primary key. Partial dependencies: project number to project name, employee number to employee name, department number, hours work. These are the partial dependencies. Transitive dependency is department number to department name. Transitive dependency is department number to department name. These are the rules of functional dependencies. Next, we discussing types of functional dependencies. Types of functional dependencies. In that, fully functional dependency, FFD. Another one is partial functional dependency. This is another type. And another last one is multi-value dependencies, that is MVD. These are the types are available in functional dependencies. First of all, fully functional dependency. Fully functional dependency is defined as attribute Y is fully functional dependencies on attribute X. If it is fully functional dependency on X and not functional dependency on any proper subset of X. For example, consider the case of supplier table. Here quantity is fully functional dependency on combination of supply ID, product number. Quantity is not functional dependency on supply ID because one supplier can supply more than one quantity. Quantity is also not functional dependency on product number because one product may be supplied many times by different suppliers with different or same quantities. So quantity is functional dependency and composite attribute of supply ID, product number. Fully functional dependency is defined as attribute is fully functional dependency on attribute X. If it is functional dependency on X and not functional dependency on any proper subset of X. Here quantity is fully functional dependency on combination of supply ID and product number. Quantity is not functional dependency on supply ID because one supplier can supply more than one quantity. Quantity is also not functional dependency on product number because one product may be supplied many times of different suppliers with different or same quantities. Next type is partial functional dependency. Partial functional dependency is a functional dependency where the determined consists of key attributes but not the entire primary key, and the determined consists of non-key attributes. For example, student, under that student number, student name, major, and another one is student course. Under that student number, course name, instructor number, instructor name, instructor location, grade. After decomposition of the above two tables, student number, student name, major, course, grade, in under comes student number, course number, grade. Another table is course instructor. In that course number, course name, instructor number, instructor name, instructor location are comes. These are the partial functional dependency. Another one is transitive functional dependency. Transitive functional dependency. It is a functional dependency where the determinant consists of non-key attributes and the determinant also consists of non-key attributes. Transitive functional dependency is a functional dependency where the determinant consists of non-key attributes and the determinant also consists of non-key attributes. For example, create table customers. Customer ID is not null. Customer name is also not null. Date of birth, date, street, etc. Here city, state, zip, email ID, primary key are different. These are the dependency between the zip code and the address is called as transitive dependency. After separation of table into, then zip is act as primary key in address table and foreign key is in customer table. Here date, name, customer ID are the name of the variables. We are using different data types like character, number in this table. For example, create table address. In that zip is variable, street is variable, city is variable, state is variable, primary key is variable. Here primary key is zip. Create table customers, customer ID int not null, customer name is character is not null. Date of birth, date, zip is character, email ID is character, primary key is customer ID. These are the transitive functional dependencies. Next, another one is a multi-value dependency, that is MVD. It can occur when two or more independent multi-valued facts about the same attribute occur within the same table. It means that if in a relation are having A, B and C as attributes, B and C are multi-value facts about A. A multi-value dependency means it can occur when two or more independent multi-valued facts about the same attribute within the same table. It means if any relation R having A, B and C as attributes, B and C are multi-value facts of A, which is represented as A to B and A to C, then multi-value dependency exists only if B and C are independent on each other. A giant dependency exists. A relation R is equal to the join of the projection x comma z, where x, y, z projection of relation R. These are the different types of functional dependencies: fully functional dependency, partial functional dependency, transitive functional dependency, multi-value dependency. In next video we discuss about normalization. What is a normalization? Why are using normalization? And different types of normalization we discussing in next class. Thank you for watching this video.